Smoke's about to set the lights, and the drivers are told to watch the lights as it's going to be 5 red lights. No, as Smoke's using the flag system, not the light system. Very interesting. Anyway, the race has been set off, and Barley deploying ERS in the first lap on the medium compound of tyres in front of Mitch, who's going to break the latest, heading into the first corner. Barley goes slightly off, and then we've got an Alpine just down in the midfield who also went off. With there now, a Ferrari really charging into this pack as he's in P2, Stealthy apparently in first, as they're all going to be plummeting down the straight, deploying all their usage, and they're going to have to regen in the corners to gain back the use. And who's going to manage this better? That's going to define the race, as they're all really all together, as the gaps are just minuscule. As I just want to say, Mitch struggling. P9 on hards, just to note, behind Outguard. So they find themselves, they've gone for hards, these two, in fact. So P1 and P2 in the driver's standings in P9 and 8. Stealthy charging in the... Stealthy's actually gone down the order. He's struggled in Sector 2. Now Barley reclaims first position on the mediums. Dennis, just to clarify, on mediums, Pikachu, who had the disaster of a race, last race, in mediums, but about to be overtaken because he's out of ERS usage, as he's been now demoted all the way down to P7, as Mitch is about to get through, and that's not a good sign for Pikachu, who was in one stage in P3. So all these drivers seem to be in hards, but Outguard setting the fastest lap on hard compound of tyres. I believe everyone else is on mediums. So Mitch and Outguard have gone for something different. And that's going to play a factor, as Pumpkin, by the way, also on hards and P14, and he's not making them work one bit. Maybe he made some crucial mistakes, as drivers such as Mitch and Pumpkin have already got one corner cut, as Matrix in the Ferrari now, showing off his good usage of ERS and also saving it to then deploy all of it and then start leading the race in the Ferrari. But then Barley slides down the inside, and now they're all connected. Minuscule gaps, really fine margins, as now Mitch and Mahir really close up through into the second sector in the midfield with an Outguard. Everyone's going off slightly, so there's tons of aggression right now in the early stages of the race, because this is where they're going to have to need to make positions, and this is going to be race defining, as the Hash drivers also P6, P5, with then Mitch just behind them for company in the top of, middle of the points, as it's all getting a bit spicy now. But the podium for the time being is Barley by nearly a whole second, leading the race, with then the two Ferraris stacking up tons of points so far. Don't want to jinx it for now, but Ferrari are just gaining.
It's all 1 second. It's a 1 second gap. This is actually insane. It's an insane pack.
This is what we're used to seeing in HIFL, an extremely competitive grid, and it's definitely showing. Barley, though, really dictating today's race, with then all these challengers sort of behind, fighting, using slipstream to gain back up to him, as this is a massive fat train of cars, and this is really bad for the environment. But this is racing, and we all enjoy racing.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'd much rather see the environment burn in hell than this, bro. Like, this is... I think I messed that up anyway. But either way, this race is much more worth it than the environment, let's be honest. Barely. You will not mute me, Flipper. I will actually smack the living hell out of you if I do ever see you somehow. Do not even dare mute me.
Smoke can't do that because he does not have any arms. Anyway, Barney in the lead.
Listen, how am I typing? How am I typing? My toes? No. God damn, my Alfa Romeo dudes are in P14, 15. I need someone to crash. Oh, never mind.
Stealthy, Mahir,
Ah,
in the
Dragon
pit.
crashed!
Oh, no. No,
And
don't eat
that's
me.
Dragon out of this game. Let's go. Okay, and there we go. Dennis and Barter and Pikachu both going into the pits right now, and Matrix as well. But Matrix doesn't really matter in this conversation. We need this guy out of the game.
As, yeah,
Let me
these
just
guys are
send us some death threats. Give me a
responding.
moment.
These guys are responding, though, to Stealthy and Mahir. However, they're all pitting for a set of hards or mediums.
All right.
And they don't quite understand that Stealthy's actually on the soft. So, you know, they've all been baited to pit slightly earlier than they would have wanted by the Hash driver.
Pumpkin in the pits as well.
And
lap
yeah.
10, Pumpkin is in pits. What tires is he going to go for right now? Let's
He goes
see.
for the
He's running the same
hard.
self as Outgun. He's going for a double hard. It's quite a risky one.
Anyway,
Bally
Bally showing that he has pace and Stealthy. He's going to have to extend these tires for slightly longer, but probably another 3 laps. But he looks to be struggling with them here all over the back of him. And Dennis and Outguard, the gaps slowly. Stealthy crashed, by the way.
Crashes, and that's now going to be onto that little board thing. I don't know, but now for the next 4 laps, if 2 of the drivers crash, a safety car will be deployed. So it could really, if 2 of the drivers do crash, it'll really determine Bally's race. Yet again, Maher is actually gaining up on Bally, so it probably means that, you know, he's starting to lose some time due to tire wear, and Outguard is making some ground. He's still kind of struggling behind Dennis, though. I was surprised he's still not really fully bolted it down, but I think he's really preserving something. He's got some sort of thing going on in his mind. And Matrix is still luckily in P6, just what we wanted to see, and Pikachu is gaining up on him. That's what we want to see, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? You're a lady, by the way, Flipper. I'm not going to body you today. Mick has always underperformed around, particularly USA. So, you know, this is giving a chance. This is giving a chance for Pumpkin to really gain some ground against Mick. But Mick is still keeping that gap. And Matrix, as he pits, I think they may meet each other. Mick and yeah, I think they do meet each other, don't they? Yeah, Mick's gonna be meeting up with Matrix. So it's gonna be quite a close battle with each other. And yeah, 2 Alfa Romeos are still quite far behind. Gain up, Nikicha being lapped by Mick. But no, it's a solid race so far. A lot of battles going on in the middle grounds of the race, front and the back. And yeah, it's pretty good. Starting with 15 drivers and having 13 drivers, so continuing. I feel there's a huge improvement so far with every season that we do. The more drivers actually start to finish a race rather than crashing out.
Yeah, but it is Outguard now in P2 with the fastest lap, 5-second gap to Mahir, as Barley's now 1 second behind Outguard.
Yeah, this is actually he's quite vulnerable with Dennis. Yeah.
Yeah, Barley's not making these mediums work any longer.
The scary thing about this is that Outguard has been on the medium tires for quite a bit of time, and Mahir as well.
Yeah,
but Mahir has got the hard tires, and even with very low tire wear, I doubt he's worrying much because, you know, he knows the hard tires will definitely still be performing at very low traction. So I think it's more of a problem for Outguard. No matter, even if he's quick right now, it's really, really. Oh, and that's okay. Never mind. Is that Dambo?
As needs to be one more crash for a safety car. One more crash. But
one more crash.
I just want to clarify, Mahir is on the hards. He might be saving tyres because Outguard, he can't go to the end on these mediums one bit. So, Mahir, maybe he's trying to save tyres. The prancing horse about to sort of prance it around the outside of him into the first corner, as it looks like Dennis has the move on Barley, as my screen has blue screened, as that's going to be difficult for the commentary, as Smoke's going to have to try to commentate as I get my screen back on to the race.
Matrix battling it. Matrix battled. He's battling his race. He's battling everything. Does he deserve a win?
Hell no, man. What the?
Being honest over here, I don't think. Oh, Maher Pitt actually, Maher Pitt, and this might mean Bali also made Pitt. Yeah, Bali's pitting as well with Maher, so they're following each other over here. Now, it's gonna kind of put Bali at a disadvantage because you never really want to follow a driver into a pit. You never do because you always fall behind. Past experience from always following Outguard or Turnus, great driver in the day, in all days of Ion. Always to follow those two drivers for pits, even like 50 seconds behind, 15 seconds behind or whatever. I was always falling behind, even when I followed them. It just caused me to lose a lot of positions. So following another driver doesn't really work, and it's really put Bali 10 seconds behind Maher. So
yeah, and Outguard responding to Maher pitting, and he set the purple in the first sector. And he finds himself just behind Matrix.
Hey, hello. Meeting has ended. Let's see here. Oh, is that Bacon has crashed? Big crash, and that's him spasming out. As that was Mick. No, Ace, I'm passing by. Yeah, so Bacon's out. And Dennis, 2 green selectors, really good lap from him as he takes fastest lap as Outguard's now 0.7 seconds behind Mahir. Did he get a cut or something? He slowed down there, I think. As ASM box from his hearts to let's see. Softs, okay. Anyways, I will not bully Matrix. So yeah, probably either P6 or P7 as Matrix fights back with ERS deployment as Matrix gets a bump, which will probably cost him as Outguard's actually 0.8 now behind. I think Mahir's decision to pit was really good. Give him so yeah, Matrix fought back. Is Mitch washed? Who knows? Outguard. Wow, okay. Maybe all of the stuff I've said has been thrown out the window now. Maybe as Outguard's purple and is closing in really tightly to my hair as Bali's 20 seconds behind. So yeah, nothing else apart from maybe Matrix, Mitch, and Outguard. But I think Outguard drops back in the second and third sector, and actually, yeah, probably. As Mitch is now 2 seconds, 1 second behind. As, yeah, Mitch using all of his ERS, as I think Matrix used up all of his in trying to claw his way back to P6, picture P5. Yeah, Outguard's really struggling in the second sector with all of the high speed S's. Yeah, Outguard. Has Outguard lost fuel? Outguard's lost fuel. Probably. Has Outguard lost fuel? Outguard's lost fuel. Oh my god, yeah, Mahir takes it in Texas in the Roval. Yeah, and Outguard's lost fuel. As I think that's Bali with P2. Maybe. Who knows? Probably. Yeah. Outguard's going to run. Probably. Yeah, Bali's going to take. No? Yeah. So Outguard's run out of fuel right on the last lap. Has Dennis P3 Pikachu and Mitch. P4 and P5. Yeah, Mitch. P5. Uh, does this mean that outguards P9 or P? Yeah, P9 or P10, and Nikki gets bumped up. Yeah, the who knows? Probably not. As Pumpkin gets home for P7 and Rosie going for P8, and that's probably it. Cool. Yeah. Congratulations to my here. That was really good driving from him. Really good strategy as well. And Mitch, disappointing I suppose for him. And as Smoke and Aggie said earlier, he doesn't seem to perform well. Yeah, 2/10 from Pikachu. That's really close. Maybe 1 or 2 more laps for him. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye. Unsubscribe from HIFL if you want. Maybe subscribe. Who knows? Bye bye.